Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening around the world, Rain Nation. I am so excited to be with all of you here today. And you probably are saying, well, where is Ann Feinstein today? Ann Feinstein actually is in Spanish Fork, Utah. Been spending the week out here with Jeff and with Travis and also with Jack and Aileen and the whole team out here. Been having an absolute blast. And I'm so excited to welcome all of you to our Thunderstorm Saturday today. It's an exciting, beautiful day here in Utah. And you're going to have an exciting opportunity to hear a lot of updates and information that's going to help you to really understand how we are making it rain here at Rain. So I'd like to see all of you calling in today from all over the world. I see people calling in from the US and also from Bulgaria and Turkey and UK and over in Italy. Wonderful, guys. Okay, Bulgaria, keep them coming in here. Texas, terrific. Okay. Bosnia, wonderful to have all of you with us. And I'm so excited to have all the guests that are here with us today as well, because you get a chance to kind of listen in and see what we're doing here. And you're going to have a chance to discover some pretty exciting information as we are streaming, not only here in this room, but also on Facebook and also over in YouTube and in different languages. And guys, if you're looking for a language, go down below. You can see there's an interpretation link there, and you can choose the language of your choice, because we've got today Spanish, Italian, Turkish, Bulgarian, Bosnian, Croatian. We've got a lot of great people coming in from all over the world. So I'm excited to have all of you with us. You're going to stay tuned and you're going to discover some pretty exciting things going on, including how to enhance your memory, your recall, and your concentration together with a happy gut. We call that the double brain boost, and you're going to hear about that today. How to become a social entrepreneur and to earn incentive trips. You're going to hear some exciting details about that today. And also a terrific training on how to build your business and make things happen. So to kick it off, we're going to start with a very dear friend of mine. Actually, I've known this gentleman now for the past 20 years. He's been an amazing mentor to me, a coach to many of you around the world. He's a terrific community leader here. He coaches all kinds of wonderful children here out in Utah. He's become a very dear friend to all of us. He is keeping the trains moving and on time. And he is the president here of Rain International. And with great pleasure, I want to turn it over to my dear friend, Mr. Jeff Higginson. Jeff, over to you.
Hey, thanks, Ann. I'm excited to be with everybody today. What an honor it is to be with such great people and to lock arms with some of the best in the world. Thank you for all you're doing. Here at Rain International, we continue to grow and to expand and to make things happen. I want to introduce to you today our newest hire, our new marketing global director, and she comes from Turkey, Özge Akalan. And let me tell you, when you meet her, you will understand why we went and found this person clear across the waters in the great country of Turkey. She's an expert. She's brilliant at what she does. She will change the game here for us from a marketing perspective. So I hope you can see her soon. And I know you'll be able to see her soon in Istanbul, Turkey at our Ascend event, which I'll talk about a little bit later. I'm excited to be able to take a little time today and talk to you about some things that I think are really, really awesome happening throughout the world. As we prepare now, from now until Ascend, there are some amazing things going on. I first want to just say congratulations to our new diamond out in Malaysia. What an extraordinary story that is. And every time a diamond hits rank, I think to myself, wow, how did you do it? What did it take? What belief level did you have to make that work? And as I think about that story in Malaysia and the many stories around the world that are going on, I marvel at how amazing our people are. When I think about the people, each of you throughout the world, I'm glad and grateful to be your partner. I'm grateful to be able to lock arms with you and to be able to take this company to what we believe it can become, to thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people around the world, delivering the greatest nutrition you can possibly find, taking the very best that we have from our seeds in this earth that they're given to us, that I think are from a very divine place, and putting them into the best possible technology that we can deliver. I'm thankful to be also a part of a company that has a vision to expand throughout the world, to look at places that we can go around the world and do the necessary things to open doors, to take it into places where people need this product. What we'll never know is how many people's lives have been changed, how many people, because of the nutrition, have been saved, quite frankly, how many people have prevented disease and different things like that that are out there. We can't say, we'll never know. But I know that the nutrition in this product is a must. It's an absolute must. Every single day, every day that we come to work, that we go into the world, that we participate in activities, whether it be sporting or musical or art of any kind, just working every day, all of the stuff that we deal with. This product really allows us to have the optimum health and the optimum performance in all that we do every single day. I think there isn't a kid in the world that shouldn't have the privilege of having this product. And we're working hard every day here at Rain International to make that a possibility, to really think about how we can take this product to the masses at even a greater level. I want you to know that as we prepare for Ascend in Istanbul, Turkey, that we will deliver some of the most amazing things that our company has seen to date. I will tell you, we will look at that and you say, how do you take it to the masses? Think about that question for a minute. How do you take it to the masses? Well, we've got good news coming down the pike. We will be talking about things that will allow us to really open this up for opportunities to be able to really thrive on what we do as a company in bringing this to people of all kinds. And another thing is culture, diversity, religious beliefs. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter where you find yourself. What matters is here at Rain International, we're a family that connects everyone together. We're a family that brings everyone in. We do not worry about where or what or ifs or that's or any of that. We worry about people. Our greatest asset are the people here at Rain. And I am excited to be working every day as hard as I possibly can for this purpose and for this cause. I want you to know Ascend isn't only going to be about how we get it to the masses. You're going to see some new things happen. You're going to see some new things come to fruition. You're going to see some exciting announcements that, guys, you're going to go, oh, hey, this is another step in the direction of becoming the company we've always believed it can be. I hope that you do everything you can to believe in yourself. I hope, in fact, I don't think there's anything more important than going in and registering yourself a ticket now to be with us in Istanbul, Turkey. There are extremely low flights from Europe. There's extremely low transportation flights. I even checked from Asia. There are some good flights right now to be able to jump in on this and be a part of this. So take advantage of that. Go look and be a part of this and plant your flag with us in September. And then finally, I want to conclude with this. Well, two things. First, our Diamond Leadership trip in Cancun. It's coming up. It's going to be amazing. There's new people qualifying all the time for this trip. Points matter. Everything that you do matters. Your effort is paid in that trip. You will have a trip of a lifetime. That experience will be magical. It's going to be awesome down there. And we want to roll out the red carpet for all of you and make it be something that you never forget. A trip that you earned, a trip that Rain International pays for you. And in the process of doing all of that and getting this company where we need it to be in Ascend, Seeds for Change, you'll see that elevated. You will see us continue to do everything we can to help where we can, to lift where we can, to be there for people in difficult situations, in tough times, because of the work that all of us put in together here at this company. And that's including the corporation and the field and everyone that's associated with this amazing company. We have some great people. We really have some great people. And if you haven't met them, you will by being there in Turkey. It's going to be an unbelievable experience. Let me close with this now. Never before in my life, never before in the history of my career and my profession have I been more excited about what's at stake, about the opportunity that we have to make this special, to make this real, to really bring this to fruition. Many of you on this call and many not on this call will come into this business and change your lives forever. You'll change them forever because you were able to do something that you believed with conviction in your soul. This business becomes much easier when passion and conviction meet up, when enthusiasm becomes the forefront of who you are and what you are. My friends, go make this the best month you can ever make it. Go do whatever you can. Go get ready for Ascend. Go be on that list to be there so that you are a part of this movement together. We need you. We look forward to being with you. My name's Jeff Higginson, and as always, I'm honored to call myself Rain. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day and rest of the month. And with that, I'll turn it back to you, Ann.
Oh, thank you, Jeff. You just touch our hearts every time you come and join us on these events and you spend time with us. Guys, I also want to put out my own personal welcome to Özge. I'm excited to have her here with us at Rain. She's going to do some amazing things together with all of us. Also, guys, I'm telling you that if you have not yet registered for the Turkey Ascend event, get your tickets today, because I can tell you that a Jeff Higginson production with all of the leaders coming in, with all of the general managers, with all the excitement that's being planned, because I've had a chance to go behind the curtain and see what's going on. And I got to tell you guys, it's going to be really exciting and you need to be there. So I see that Gergana is also right now has a bus of 50 people coming over from Bulgaria. I'm going to challenge you to bring 3, 4, 5 more buses from Bulgaria so we have an explosion that's happening. The same thing from Italy and the same thing for other parts of the world, to have everybody converge in Turkey in September. It's going to be absolutely awesome. So now we're going to switch gears a little bit. I'm excited to have this next speaker with us. She's a dynamic aspect to our scientific advisory board. She is a neuropsychologist, and she is a specialist in how the brain and the gut function together. We call it the double brain boost. And so I'm going to turn it over to a very dear friend of mine who's done amazing things here at Rain, helping us to better understand the power of seed source nutrition. So I'm going to turn it over to my friend, Dr. Cynthia Kent. Over to you.
Hello, thank you, Ann, so much for the introduction. So as a neuropsychologist, I work with individuals navigating anxiety, attention issues, trauma recovery, and even peak performance. I use things like brain mapping, cognitive assessments, neuropsych assessments. I just want to understand how the brain functions and what it needs to heal. So this is what I've learned, that the most powerful tool isn't all the high-tech things that I'm using and it isn't on the screen. It is nutrition. So the brain is the most energy hungry organ in the body. It needs constant high quality fuel to regulate your mood, manage our stress, and stay sharp. So without this foundation, even the best interventions can fall short. So that's why we need seed-based nutrition. It's now so central to my work. I mean, they are delivering exactly what the brain craves. healthy fats, amino acids, antioxidants that fuel, repair, balance, and performance. So when we're nourishing our brain at its core, we're going to stop chasing all these symptoms. And we're going to support long-lasting clarity, focus, and emotional resilience from the inside out. So today, I invite you to rethink brain health. So let's stop reacting to all these symptoms and let's start nourishing. And it all starts with something really small, a powerful little seed. Seeds are nature's most concentrated source of nutrients. They're rich in healthy fats, antioxidants. They fuel the brain and the body. They support neurotransmitter production, reduce inflammation, protect neurons from oxidative stress, strengthen the gut-brain connection where 90% of our serotonin is made. Little seeds deliver complex carbs for steady energy, plant proteins to build dopamine and serotonin, omega-3s for sharp, fast thinking, antioxidants and prebiotics just to fight the brain fog and boost our gut health. I myself, when I started taking Rain, after just a few weeks, my mind felt clearer, my mood was steadier, and even my sleep was improving. So this felt like a shift, not just a fix. So in my practice, the Rain seed-based nutrition has been a game changer. It's supporting focus, mood, and mental clarity more sustainably than any traditional methods alone. So that's why in my practice, I've embraced the double brain boost. It is built around two powerful seed-based tools, Bright and Pure. Pure supports our gut, where all that 90% of serotonin is made. It delivers prebiotics, probiotics, and seed-derived nutrition that restores our gut balance. The Bright is working directly on our brain. It's packed with nootropic rich seeds, plant compounds like lion's mane, L-theanine, all omega rich oils. It's designed to sharpen our focus, enhance memory, spark creativity, and deliver clean, sustained mental energy without that crash. So when we use these together, this powerful synergy, Pure strengthening your gut, Bright fueling your brain, and this is how we stop chasing symptoms. We start supporting our brain health from both directions, from the inside of the gut and to the core of the mind. And we've all heard of the phrase 1 + 1 = 3. It's synergy. When two things combine to create a greater result than they could alone. So that's what happens when you pair Bright and Pure. Bright fuels the brain, boosting your focus, clarity, memory, energy. And Pure is balancing your gut, supporting digestion, mood, nutrient absorption. So on their own, they're very, very powerful, but together, oh my gosh, they amplify each other. So 1 + 1 = transformation, and that's the double brain boost. You get more energy, clearer thinking, and a stronger mind-body connection. So health begins in your gut. Absolutely. Health begins in your gut is not just a catchy phrase. It's a foundational truth. Your gut is your second brain. And the gut is home to 70 to 80% of your immune system. It produces 90% of your serotonin. That's that neurotransmitter that regulates our mood, our sleep, our appetite. And the gut-brain axis is this two-way communication system. So whatever affects the gut impacts our brain and vice versa. Did you know that 70% of your immune system just was in your gut alone? Your digestive tract isn't just for food, it's your body's first line of defense. So a healthy gut lining kind of acts like a security gate, deciding what gets in, what gets out. It's like a bouncer. But when the gut is inflamed or imbalanced, it can lead to leaky gut, chronic inflammation, weakened or overreactive immune responses. That's why the gut health is foundational, not just for digestion, but for our mental clarity, energy, immune resilience. And Pure just does that. It reduces our inflammation, feeds our good bacteria, and it supports that gut lining. So what you plant and how you feed it definitely matters. So good bacteria, the probiotics, help break down your food, regulate mood, strengthen immunity, support your brain function, but stress, processed foods, and antibiotics can wipe all that out. So that's why using seed-based nutrition like Pure can help the good bacteria thrive, and a healthy microbiome is better digestion, better mood, better focus. One of my patients, this 38-year-old woman, she had IBS. She came to me with constant bloating, fatigue, brain fog, heightened anxiety. So we implemented a targeted plan using Bright and Pure, and we wanted to reduce the inflammation and support her gut healing. Within weeks, her bloating decreased, her energy improved, her mood and clarity dramatically lifted. So we didn't just treat her symptoms, we strengthened her gut-brain connection and her overall well-being. So your gut listens to everything you eat every single day. When it's filled with processed, sugary foods, you're not just feeding all those cravings, you're feeding bad bacteria that drives all that inflammation, disrupts your digestion, and hijacks your mood. Bloating, fatigue, brain fog, anxiety, these are all symptoms of a disrupted microbiome. The good news is you can flip the script and you can take Pure. It helps crowd out all that bad bacteria, reduces the inflammation, and restores the balance, giving your brain and your body everything it's been missing. This busy mom that came to me, and I'm a busy mom, and she had daily bloating, brain fog, mood swings, constant fatigue. Could totally relate as a single mom, constantly fatigued. And her diet was filled with fast processed food, typical for many of us on the go. So within weeks, her bloating faded, her energy returned, and her mood became lighter and more stable. She told me that she didn't realize how bad she felt until she started feeling good again. So this shift came when we stopped feeding the bad and started fueling the good. So supporting your gut is one of the most powerful ways to improve your overall health. So easy. That's why Pure is recommended. It's a gut-focused formula to nourish your microbiome from the inside out. It combines seed-sourced prebiotics, probiotics. It's going to restore your balance, reduce that bloating, improve your digestion, support your mood, mental clarity. I mean, when your gut is healthy, your whole body and brain are going to benefit. And your gut flora, it's the foundation of your health. So Pure restores your balance in that flora, reduces the inflammation, supports your digestion. So when that gut flora is thriving, you're going to thrive. So the balanced gut microbiome does more than just lift your mood. It keeps your digestion trauma free. You got less bloating, less gas, and less why did I eat that regret. It also supports the healthy stomach acid and gut motility. So food moves through you like it's supposed to, no traffic jams. And guess what? Bonus, some of your food, your good gut bugs actually produce an enzyme that helps you digest dairy. So yes, with a healthy gut, you might just get away with that extra scoop of ice cream. You're welcome. So your gut doesn't just digest food, it helps you absorb it. When your gut lining is strong and your microbiome is balanced, your body can better take in vitamins, mineral, antioxidants. You fuel sharper thinking, steady energy, and stronger immunity. Let's talk about that bloating and that gas, It's not just discomfort, it's really a message from your gut, and we got to listen. Bloating and gas often mean your body is not breaking down food efficiently. So the seed-based ingredients in Pure can help calm that inflammation, that feel-good bacteria, and smooth out the digestion. So the result is less bloating, less gas, and you're having more confidence in your body. You can fit into those pants you always thought you couldn't fit into. And I had a client in her 40s. She came to me overwhelmed by fatigue, anxiety, relentless digestive issues. She had IBS diagnosed with her, irritable bowel syndrome. She tried every elimination diet, supplements, but nothing stuck. She felt like I'm constantly in survival mode, she would say. My stomach runs my day and my brain won't slow down. So we saw some dysregulation in her brain mapping, and it was all tied to stress, attention, and we started with Pure and Bright. We gave her the prebiotics and the lion's mane, the magnesium, and all those essential fatty acids to nourish her. And within weeks, she had less bloating, cramping, better digestion, a huge mental shift. And for the first time, she said to me, I am not waking up anxious. Her focus returned and her mood lifted. And basically, her nervous system started to reset. Her focus returned. And, her story just reminds us that when we support the gut and the brain, we move beyond symptoms. We create lasting transformations. So when your gut has the right balance of enzymes and probiotics, it's going to break down all this food effectively, leaving less behind to cause discomfort. So less bloating, less pressure, and much more comfort after meals. So that's exactly what happened to her. When we gave her that gut support and her meals stopped triggering her discomfort and her body began processing food the way it was meant to be. So sometimes it's not just about eating less, it's about digesting better. And all that chronic inflammation often starts with so many bad bacteria and not enough good. So Pure tackles this. It rebalances that microbiome, reduces that inflammation at the root, strengthens the gut, supports a smarter immune response, and it promotes regulatory and detox. Gentle fibers are clearing all that waste and toxins out, supporting that smoother digestion. So now that we've covered how to restore balance in the gut, easy peasy with some Pure, let's talk about the next step. Fueling your brain. Rain's Bright is another game changer in seed source nutrition. It's designed specifically to support cognitive performance. It delivers this nutrient-dense ingredients from seeds enhanced with those neurotropics. And here's what it does. It supports neurotransmitter production, reduces that mental fatigue, enhances your mental clarity, your memory, sustained focus. Bright is so powerful. It's made from seed source ingredients that support focus. Think of it as a clean plant-based brain fuel that helps you feel sharper, creative, and fully present naturally. L-theanine is a key ingredient in Bright, and it increases calming neurotransmitters like GABA, dopamine, and serotonin. So now it promotes this calm and alert state, but reducing anxiety and distraction, all ideal for better focus. The lion's mane in Bright boosts our nerve growth factor, which helps grow and repair our neurons. That's so key for memory. The chia, watermelon, and pumpkin seeds, they deliver the omega-3 and antioxidants that protect against inflammation and brain aging. This retired engineer that came to me, 72 years old, he said, I used to have a steel trap memory, but now I walk into a room and I forget why. I'm like, hey, so do I. And he didn't have any signs of dementia, just this age-related slowing, like we all are getting when we get old. So I added Bright and some brain engagement, hydration to his routine. And 4 weeks later, the fog lifted. He said he can find his words again and he felt like himself. So Bright didn't reverse time. It just gave his brain the tools to stay sharp. So Bright supports your mood and the dopamine levels. So you're getting motivated, you're inspired, you have mental clarity. And when your brain isn't foggy or fatigued, it's so much easier to think expansively, make new connections, and tap into that creative flow. So a clear mind, a clean mind equals creative mind. The chia and watermelon seeds in Bright, they deliver those healthy fats and it gives you that fuel without the crash. So Bright gives you sustained focus, sustained mental stamina. There's no caffeine jitters, there's no sugar spikes. This one marketing pro, he was drinking all these energy drinks, jittery, exhausted, crashing by midweek. So we swapped in Bright from energy drinks. And 2 weeks later, he had consistent energy, better focus, and deeper sleep. His words were like, it's clean energy for my brain. It's just no jitters, no crash, just clarity. It was awesome. So now that we've seen how Bright can boost our energy and focus, let's talk about our mood. Because energy without emotional balance just leaves our brain vulnerable. And the seed-based nutrition just doesn't fuel our brain. It helps stabilize it. So that's the key system behind emotional regulation, stress response, cognitive clarity, and all these paired together with the nootropics like L-theanine, we're going to boost our serotonin and we're going to stay calmer. And with Bright, it's just not about pushing through the day. It's about feeling good while you do it. Who doesn't want that? And let's be real, nothing derails emotional balance faster than stress. Stress hijacks your mood, drains your patience, and disrupts your focus. So that's where Bright's going to step in. The ingredients like lion's mane help stimulate that nerve growth factor, supporting that repair and regeneration of the brain cells. That means your brain doesn't just survive stress, it starts to recover and rebuild from the stress. So the result is fewer emotional crashes, more mental clarity, and better patience, especially on those long, demanding days. So Bright just doesn't help you push through it, it helps your brain reset. So now Bright has your brain firing on all cylinders, focused, you're calm, emotionally steady. Pure has your gut balanced and absorbing all those nutrients like a pro. And now it's time to bring in the final MVP, and that is beat. Because your heart isn't just a pump, it's the rhythm section of your entire system. It fuels your cardiovascular health, endurance, sustained vitality, all from powerful seed source nutrients. So when you consider and combine Pure for the gut, Bright for the brain, Beat for the heart, you've got the dream team for energy, mood, your whole body wellness. Because when your gut, brain, and heart work together, so do you. So as a neuropsychologist, I have seen firsthand how powerful the brain, body, and nutrition are connected. When we care for the gut, we fuel our brain, and we support our heart, we lay the foundation for lasting wellness. We all know someone who could use a little extra support, mentally, physically, or emotionally. So just take a moment, explore your RAIN tools. Start simple. Start with this trio. Pure for your gut, Bright for your brain, Beat for your heart. Together, you're going to nourish your entire system from the inside out. So take care of your brain, support your body, and never underestimate the power of a small, consistent change with a seed. Until next time, be well. I am Dr. Kent, and I am RAIN.
Oh, Dr. Kent, thank you so much, guys. Please give a thank you down below in the chat to Dr. Kent. What an amazing overview of what we have here with Bright, Beat, Pure, that whole connection, the brain, the gut, the heart. Oh my gosh, guys, that was so fabulous. Thank you so much, Dr. Kent, for sharing your wisdom, your enthusiasm, and your excitement. So, guys, I'm going to tell you that you heard Jeff Higginson talking a little bit about the exciting leadership retreat that's coming up. And I'm telling you, David and I are so excited. Okay, we're qualified, and Randy Gage is qualified, and we've got some great qualifying diamonds that are on with us today, and they're going to be sharing what this means to them. Okay, what these trips mean to them, and how it's empowered them with their business, with their lifestyle. Because, guys, you all know we all want the beautiful lifestyle that rain has to offer to all of us. And going on an event like this, a retreat, is going to be such an amazing opportunity, like it was in Costa Rica. You know, we said, what happened in Costa Rica didn't stay in Costa Rica. And the same thing is going to happen here in Cancun. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to one of our qualifiers who's calling in from Norway. And we're going to turn it over to Gerd. Gerd, over to you.
Hello, my name is Gerd Ordal. I live in Norway, and yesterday I was 80 years. For 10 years ago, I lost all my savings. I should only be retired and live for all my savings. That was gone. One day, my friend called me and asked me if I heard about rain. No, she told me a little bit of it, and I think maybe I can try it. I need some extra money. So then I signed up, and in a couple of days I was invited to come to Budapest to a big ascent there. And there I met all the leaders and all the people, and I felt this is right for me. Yes. So when I come home, I start calling my friends. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody, all of them said, no, do you believe in that shit? Believe in it? I know it's okay. No, ha ha ha. They were laughing of me. And I was sitting there. What shall I do now? Shall I stop, or shall I find another way to do it? Then I called them the next day, say, do put on the coffee, I'm coming down. I have to visit you. Then I came down to them, and I brought 1 box of salt. And I said, could you please try this out for me for a month? Because I know you will never lie to me. Try it and tell me if you can feel anything in your body. All of the 4 said yes. And all of the 4 are still on auto ship. They were so happy when they tried it. So they are there. So it has been a lot of traveling since that. I've been in, where have I been? I've been 2 times in Egypt, in Dubai, Sarajevo, Neum, Las Vegas, Barcelona, Vienna, Lisbon, Berlin, Orlando, Maldives, Venice, and Costa Rica. And in this autumn, we go to Istanbul. And next year in January, we are invited to come to Cancun in Mexico. So I can have all my travels I like, yes. This is the best I ever have involved in. So I tell everybody, do this. You're not married to this company, but try it, do it. I love it. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, Gerd. 80 years old, guys. Come on. I mean, does that lady have energy and vitality and excitement coming out of her face, her eyes, her energy, and all the places that she's had a chance to travel? I mean, imagine where most people are at that age. Okay. And I can tell you that I'm excited to see how things are happening over for Gerd and the team and Marianne, her daughter. So now we're going to go over to Bosnia, to another qualifier who's calling in from Bosnia. Nina, over to you.
Hi everyone, my name is Nina Salkic from Bosnia and Herzegovina, and here is your triple black diamond from the crowd. And I want to share something special with you. So today I want to share something that fulfills me every single year, and something that I have been, I think, fully embracing from the moment I really decided to take this business on the next level. Not as a hobby, but as a real profession. So let me tell you, I never, ever regretted that decision. And I really recommend that you really think about it too. So every year I got to experience something most people only can dream about. Fully paid luxury travel to some of the most exotic destinations you can imagine in the world. Think about Maldives, think about Egypt, think about Dubai, think about Mexico, think about all of the countries that everybody, when they look at those pictures, like, oh, I can just dream about it. No, dreams in network marketing actually become reality. And when I say luxury travel, I don't mean just like any travel. I mean the royalty kind of treatment which you actually got there. It's the kind of experience that is like, it really makes you feel seen. It really makes you valued. It really like you feel really deep rewarded for everything what you have been done in the past year. So let's be honest, when most of us plan a vacation, what's the first thing that we actually do? So we open our budget and then we start cutting, like we want cheaper flights, we want smaller rooms, oh this is too much days, and we really want to make it work. So we try to balance the pleasure with our unfortunate financial reality. But in network marketing, it's really so different. Like, this industry doesn't just offer you the opportunities, it really sets a new standard in your life. So a standard where every single professional who really and truly commits can live a lifestyle that is filled with luxury, that is filled with freedom, and also with the recognition. So where once a year dreams actually becomes annual traditions, and you cannot live without it anymore. So people often ask me, like, why I love this business so much. The answer is simple: because it gives back what most jobs actually never do. It gives you the freedom, it gives you the reward, and it gives you unforgettable memories. So if you're still treating this business as a hobby gig or a side gig, maybe it's time to make a little shift. So go all in, because the moment when you do, everything will start to change, and you will be the one who will talk about the most beautiful thing that network marketing industry is offering for you every single year, the travels.
Well, Nina, woo! Guys, do you feel the energy coming through the screen here today? Okay, Nina, you are so right. I love the lifestyle opportunity that we have here at Rain. And I love the energy that you have transmitted to all of us about really stepping it up to be able to be part of this, because I can tell you, David and I are the same way. We feel that energy and we look forward to these events and these trips. They're amazing. And I said to you before, guys, having one of the Cancun events that are coming up, you really want to think about this. So now we're going to go back over to Norway, over to Bettina. Bettina, over to you.
Wow, there is a lot to cover, but the one thing that stands out to me is how we can meet together with other top leaders from around the world, and we can actually just sit down together and get trainings and be refilled together, and that's amazing. But also to be refilled between the meetings and between the trainings, when we eat lunch, breakfast, talking in the hallways, and also going out and getting dirt under your nails as we dig trees for the rainforest. I mean, how's that for a way to get to know each other instead of just sitting over Zoom and doing meetings together? You know, and getting pampered and treated like something like you deserved it, because you really feel like you deserve it on a trip like that. And you float around in the pool, you get to know new leaders, you hear other people's stories, how they got to where they are, how new leaders are building to build fast, their strategies. And you hear someone telling their background like you never heard it before, and you hear their why, the reason to stay so dedicated through 10, 13 years in Rain. I mean, that is heart connections. That means so much to me. I'm so thankful for that time and for the dedication I see. If you want to go to Cancun, Mexico, you need to be focused and you need to be dedicated. You need to choose to go for Rain and not do all other projects at the same time. One focus, one goal, and stay there on that path. Because if you have a lot of other things going on, you will be distracted. But if you're focused, you will get through, push through, you will grow and evolve, and you will get to Cancun, Mexico on the other side. See you there. Thank you.
Wow, Bettina, thank you so much. Again, here is another leader who is giving you the real inside understanding of what these events can mean. And I'll tell you guys, it was a heartfelt connection coming together in Costa Rica. And it will be a heartfelt connection that will change and transform lives around the world as a result of that. So thank you to Gerd, to Bettina, to Nina. Ladies, thank you so much for your energy and your vitality and sharing all of your experiences. And we will make this happen. So now we get a chance to hear from someone who has done some amazing things in training people around the world for many years. He's been a tremendous coach, mentor, and partner to me. I am so privileged to have an opportunity to shoulder, partner up, lock arms with a gentleman that has touched the lives of people all throughout our profession. And so I'm going to turn it over to my business partner and my very dear friend, who is the trainer of the trainer, the leader of the leaders in network marketing, Mr. Randy Gage. Randy, over to you.
Every day you wake up, the universe has one simple but very profound question to ask you. And that question is, how much prosperity are you willing to accept today? Hey, Rain Nation, welcome to this Thunderstorm Saturday event. One of my favorite days of each month, where we just kind of commune and celebrate and network and learn how to have a better business and how to have a more prosperous life and how to use the Rain business opportunity to do that. So that's what I would like to share as the training today. I don't want to talk about how to increase your average sales or how to recruit more people or how to develop more leaders. Those are all valuable things we'll want to know. But I want to go up to 30,000 feet and look at the big picture, which is the principles of building a prosperous Rain business. Because that's what, if you look at what Travis Perry is all about, if you look at what Jeff Higginson is all about, the entire Rain corporate team, if you look at the field leadership we've attracted around the world, it's all shares that we all share that thing in common, which is we want to help people build more prosperous lives. And so I want to talk about what that can look like with your Rain business. First and foremost, of course, is optimal health, right? We know people who consume the Rain products on a daily basis are giving their bodies the premium, best, purest nutrition on earth. How do we know that? Because we have scientific studies, research that shows, research that was done on like Soul and Soul Red, and I think it was Core was the third one, where just showing how much it increased your body, you know, the immunity, how much it lowered inflammation, how much more potent the antioxidants are, how your body's able to assimilate, right? So we know when we're sharing the message of seed source nutrition, we're helping people achieve optimal health, which is a big part of a prosperous life. The second opportunity, of course, is with the Rain business plan. We offer people the opportunity to create financial freedom. And then finally, through the Seeds for Change Foundation that Rain, founded and handles all the administrative cost of, and we all get to participate in, we are able to achieve significance, meaning we're able to give back. So you tie all those together, that's about living a prosperous life. And so I want to share some principles that we use with our team that we're absolutely committed to. And I want to share them with you all, that all the lines in Rain, and invite you to join us in living by these principles and building a prosperous business for you and your team and all of their loved ones, right? What started this for me, for my team, my vision was for my team to be a leadership laboratory. I think of my Rain business as a conveyor belt. And what this conveyor belt, this manufacturing plant that I have, what it's designed to manufacture is leaders. So it's just a conveyor belt. Well, every month I want some new leaders to I can take them out of the box, get rid of the styrofoam and the plastic and put in the batteries, and they're, ready to be leaders, right? Because we've developed them with the training, with the systems, with the tools. We made it the business so anyone who's serious and coachable and willing to work can become a leader and develop a business. And so I want us to be the laboratory that everyone in every company says, man, we gotta build a team like they got going on over there, or we got to go join that team. They know what's important. They have priorities. They operate by principles. They're living in integrity. They're doing good. They're the kind of social entrepreneurs that I want to be. So that's my vision. And of course, the other vision is that we help people operate a profitable business that provides ongoing personal and professional development. So that was the vision. That's what my leaders and I have embraced. And then we have some principles that we operate by to do that. And so I want to share them with you today. The first principle is we operate by impeccable integrity. This is, how would I say this? It's very easy to define. It's not as hard as people think to say, what does it really mean to operate with impeccable integrity? I think it's very easy to define, but I get it can sometimes be very difficult to implement, right? There's a lot of people in our profession get seduced by the dark side of the force. They're thinking about right now money, quick money. They're looking at crazy crypto scams and, currency, Forex trading and sketchy deals that they can make some money right. We're not about that. We're about transforming lives for the better. And we know, you always know in your heart of heart, what is the right thing to do in this situation. So we're committed in every endeavor, we're going to do the right thing. The second principle we operate on is merit-based culture. The assignments of team leadership. RAIN has now a distributor and associate advisory board, right? There's a criteria to be on that, right? People have to be active, building the business, doing it with integrity. They've got to be breaking ranks, maintaining at qualifications at rank, right? So people don't get on that board because they're favorites of Jeff or favorites of Travis. No, same with our teams. For people who run team events and are responsible for important team projects, we select those people based on merit. How successfully they are living the principles, modeling the behavior, and proving the results. The third principle is our goal is to attract and develop social entrepreneurs. This isn't a money game to us. It's not a quick get rich quick scheme. We're looking for social entrepreneurs who want to build wealth by doing good. Number 4 principle for us is hyperactive contribution to the foundation. This is something we're just starting to ramp up now, but we're committed to doing it as a team. Right, at events, there will be special foundation events, or there might be a project the foundation wants to launch, and they'll put the word out at the event and people can contribute. We've done a lot of stuff like that, but we want to get really proactive now. We want to be hyperactive and proactive in terms of extending the work, the influence, the scope, the benefits of that the foundation is able to provide for people in need around the world. We love this concept of regenerative farming, finding a community that needs help, helping them acquire the land or lease the land, work with them on the irrigation, give them the seeds, and help them so that they can become self-sufficient. So we're going to be really active with that. The fifth principle we operate on is the partner pledge. Our commitment is that everyone in our team takes personal responsibility for their business. Another commitment we make to them, we want to coach them and guide them, and we want them to be profitable. You hear all the stories about network marketing and, oh, X% of people, they don't make money, and most of the people don't get rich. It's only a small percent that become millionaires. Okay, listen, we're going to own the small percent who become millionaires. There's like, you know, I don't know the numbers, but I mean, it's like 18 billion members of the Screen Actors Guild, right? The professional actors. How many make money like Tom Cruise and Arnold Schwarzenegger and The Rock? It's like 0.1% right? How many dry cleaners become multimillionaires? How many professors? How many? Okay, we get only, it's any profession. There's a, for the people who really become the $1 million producers, the multi-million dollar producers, that's a small percent. Could be 1%, 2%, 5%, depending on what it is. We strive for a higher number with our team, right? We're looking for really helping get leaders to sustain levels of prosperity. But more importantly, we want everyone, even the part-timers, the weekend warriors, the retailers, we want to help them have a profitable business, cash flow positive. Because, you know, there's a lot of people who join RAIN and they're not looking to become a millionaire. They love the products and they say, God, if I could, you know, I'm spending $200 a month now because I'm on 5 different products that I love and I can't live without. I would sure like to be able to share these with my friends and get my products for free. We can do that. We can help them do that. People who say, hey, yeah, I know I love my job or I love my profession, but I want to use the products and it, you know, I make some extra money for the annual family vacation or, you know, to pay off my kids' college fund. Great. So the way to do that is to help people get and stay qualified at partner. Partner means you have enough customers who are on auto ship. You've got somebody on the left, somebody on the right, some people who are building and growing. And you know, every week you're going to be qualified as partner. That person has a profitable business. So we're committed to the partner pledge, which is the pledge you make to your sponsor, which if you're a builder, to say, hey, you have my commitment. I will be one of your personal partners every week. Don't ever worry about me. Next one is kind of more encompassing that we label it the prosperous business model, meaning it's health centric, it's family centric, it's about healthy relationships, and it's fun. Right? I've known people in this profession and you call them and you get their voicemail and it's like, I'm slammed right now. I don't have time to return calls. You know, if you have something, send a text or whatever. And they're so proud of the fact that they're a workaholic and they do 18-hour days and they're up till 3 a.m. working on the time zones with somebody and, you know, they're in London and they're working the time zones for somebody in Hawaii, or that doesn't impress us. We want people to have real lives, real relationships, quality family time, quality friendship time, time for self-development, time for personal growth, time to eat healthy, drink healthy, exercise, get some sunshine, get some fresh air. So we don't serve alcohol at our team events. We don't serve garbage, junk food at our team events. We're health-centric. We tell people, okay, we do two things every week. Like there's a weekly leadership academy, like here in the US, it's 8 p.m. on Thursday nights. And then we have this Be the Breakthrough or Thunderstorm presentation every Saturday morning, 11 a.m. Eastern time. So we let people know that's the way it's going to be for the whole year. So you should always plan your week around those two things. And then just use that as a guideline and then make your life work for you. Because when we do a leadership academy, we want to see you on there every week on camera. Now, when you've got 3 weeks that you're on vacation, great. Nobody's going to guilt you because you're not on. We love that. You tell us, hey, I'm sorry, I'm in my car because I took my kid to the dentist appointment. We don't have a problem with that. Log in from the car. Hey, I'm sorry, you're catching me at the car. You know, I'm at my kid's soccer practice, whatever, and I'm out here in this thing. Great. We want you to live a true, prosperous life. And all we're suggesting to people is, because everybody works for themselves, they don't work for us, right? So what we suggest to them is, hey, give us at least 10 or 12 hours a week. Block off the Leadership Academy, block off the Be the Breakthrough presentation, and then schedule your time. Block a time you're going to be inviting candidates to look at it, and then give yourself a few hours to follow up and meet people and work your candidate list and, service your customers and make sure they're happy, handle your closing out the week in your back office. Do that 10, 12, 13 hours a week. We want you to have a quality lifestyle. And then the last principle we operate on is this commitment to accelerated development. And by that, we mean personal growth, professional growth, and team growth. So my personal enrollees will all tell you, I bring them into business and I say, hey, we have a rapid rank advancement culture here. There's $100 bonus if you get to partner in the first 3 weeks. There's a $200 senior partner bonus if you get there in the first 5 weeks or 6 weeks. I don't remember what it is. But I tell everyone I enroll, if you don't earn those $300 worth of bonuses, I feel like I failed you. Because these are very doable, attainable goals. And we want people with that kind of commitment to look for that type of accelerated development. You're not the type you haven't developed the skills and the character and the mindset to be a triple black rain diamond unless you're qualifying at triple black rain diamond. And if you're not, but that's a goal for you, then we know you got to work on your skills, your mindset, some kind of unique development. So we're big believers in that personal growth and professional growth with the idea, our goal for our team, we have a few of them that we like people to get. One, again, we want them to have prosperous business. We want them to be living a healthy lifestyle. We want them to be cash flow positive, and we want them to get debt free. And then we want them to be able to make the business. And then if they decide they want to go full-time into business and leave their other business or leave their job, great. We want to make sure we've trained them and developed them along the way. And Rain has done such an incredible job developing the tools, the training systems like Rainmaker U and the Diamond and Above training every month, and the annual leadership retreat, the ongoing leadership academies, the new associate orientation. There's such a strong commitment from the field leadership and corporate that we're here. If somebody really wants to do this business with Rain, we've got the track for them to run on. So those are the principles of operating a Rain business in a prosperous way. And we invite you to share them. Share them with us and do them with us. Because tomorrow, just like today, you're going to wake up and the universe is going to ask, How much prosperity are you willing to accept today? Annie, I think I'm going back to you.
Oh, Randy, thank you so much. Guys, I know you're probably saying to yourself, sometimes you need the meeting and sometimes the meeting needs you. And today, Randy, you tied it all up with a beautiful bow. You gave us some really great principles to be thinking about as we go out there and to work with our week, with our team, with our people, with having fun, making it prosperous, doing the right thing, living with integrity, because we have integrity starting at the top and it permeates all the way through. We appreciate your words of wisdom today. And guys, I can tell you that as you look at what we have here at RAIN, we are an event-driven business. And so, Jack, if you could throw that slide up one more time and let people see the QR code. And also, if you could give them the link down below for the RAIN, the wonderful Ascend event that's coming up in Istanbul, Turkey, September 5th to the 7th. Guys need to be planning probably vacations, time, getting away from your regular day-to-day operation, your daily jobs, your businesses, whatever it is, to make the plans, to put your teams into a focus of getting ready for that Ascend event, to get your tickets. Okay, hotels will be announced shortly. We have a lot of plans that are in motion as a result of that. And so grab your tickets today for Ascend. Okay, I can tell you that we have our tickets. We have our tickets for our teams. We have our tickets, and we're taking an inventory to make sure that people are getting their tickets, to make sure that their teams are getting their tickets, because it's going to be one of those amazing events that will be life-changing for many of us around the world. And also, I hope you have enough bright, pure, and beat now as a result of what you've heard from Dr. Kent today. My goodness, guys, I'm sitting here. I grabbed another container and took a couple of the the bright as we were talking, because I can tell you, lights go on in this house as a result of that. So make sure you have enough of that on hand. Today's thunderstorm will go out. The replay will go out on Monday, but you can grab the link, okay, of the replay on RAIN International and get it out to those people that maybe had other plans or couldn't join us today. Let them know what we're planning here and what we have going on. Because I'll tell you, you hear stories, you hear excitement, you see the chats. How many of you have had an incredible day today? If you have, type it in down below. Let us know exactly how you're feeling so people can feel the energy of what we have here at RAIN. Okay, and the global aspect of it, the personal development, the fun, the healthy aspect, the incredible social entrepreneurship that we have here, the RAIN Foundation, all these things come together. There is such an amazing community, okay, that has locked arms together with Travis Parry and with Jeff Higginson and with the leadership here. You've had a chance to hear from all of them today. And so I want to tell you to go out there and close the week strong. We close out on Tuesday evenings. We get excited about the rank advancements that happen. We get excited about, seeing new people coming on board. We get excited about people that maybe many of you that are guests here today, get back to the person who invited you. Get your questions answered. Let them know that you are really excited from what you've heard here today with the great community and leadership, and lock in your spot. And let me be the first to say, welcome to RAIN International. Guys, I'm excited for all of you, and I'm proud to say I am Ann Feinstein, and I am RAIN. Have a great week ahead, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.
Shine bright like a diamond. Fine light in the beautiful sea. I chose